I started smoking around 12 years old. My older brother and all his friends smoked, and it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. They were just hanging out, taking cigarette butts out of the ashtray from the bar. It's not hygienic at all. And it was kind of given to me as an ultimatum. If you want to keep hanging out with us, then you have to smoke like we do. When I was younger, I chose cigarettes over going places with my family. In my head, it was more important to be able to smoke that cigarette, to get that nicotine, than to spend time with the people that I love. My grandfather, unfortunately, was the same way. He was diagnosed with a rare cancer and was told that it was because of cigarettes, and his only thought was, well, when can I have my next? I had made a promise to my boyfriend that I would quit. He didn't like the habit, he didn't like the smell, and because I loved him, I told him that I would try. With his support, I made it through the first 24 hours. The next day, unfortunately, he was in a car accident. And unfortunately, he died in that car accident. I pretty much just shut down, and unfortunately, cigarettes, already by that time, was a way for me to cope with stress. And that was very stressful. The next time I tried to quit was actually when I discovered the Pivot app. I wasn't really thinking about quitting, but as weird as it sounds, I kind of just took it as a sign from the universe telling me, hey, pay attention. The CO sensor they send you measures the carbon monoxide. When I first started using it, it was usually around 45. The average person is no higher than a 4. You know, the first few days, it takes a while for that number to drop, but you know, you get into the yellow and then you get into the green, and that green feeling is a really good feeling. And it was almost one of those where it was like, you know, well, I have a 20-day streak of green readings. I want to keep going. They assign you a coach, and talking to my coach made me realize that just feeling that frustration in the moment wasn't worth ruining all the steps that I had taken to get where I was. Those weren't worth giving up because somebody else was making me angry. Any excuse I could come up with to continue smoking, the app helped give me a reason not to. I have 1 nephew and 2 nieces. I want to see them grow up. I want to be there when they graduate. I would love to see them start a family of their own. And those are just simply things I can't do if I'm strapped to an oxygen machine or, unfortunately, I'm in the ground. I would rather give up a habit that has ruined aspects of my life than give up any time I have with those kids.